Welcome to another Loven Stamps in the Mail Club. I am ready to share with you a fun and simple card that uses some markers and some word art and has some fun bow tying tips. So, starting with a piece of Marina Mist cardstock, and then I have a piece of Whisper White here, and we're going to make a custom background with our Stampin' Write markers. This is pretty much one of the simplest things you can do with your markers. If you're feeling like super confident, you can take all three at once and just sort of draw a line across and draw a line across. And I think the green one doesn't really fit, so I'll take that off, pair pizzazz, and draw a line across. And woohoo! There's our background. Sometimes we get so involved in being like crazy elaborate that we forget that simple is really effective. So there's our card there. And we're going to make this into a banner. From my Yippee Skippy stamp, I'm going to use the You Can Never Have Too Much Happy, which would be a great, I don't know, it'd be kind of a fun anniversary card actually, but great for birthdays and things like that. So I'm going to use my Marina Mist marker and You Can Never Have Too Much. And then I'm going to grab Rich Razzleberry for Happy. I love the font on this, Happy. It's very, I don't know, it's happy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp this here on my banner. Not too high and not too low, kind of towards the middle. And then what I'm going to do is take my scissors, and here's a banner trick for you. Cut in the center to how high you want your banner tail to go, and then bring your two corners up to match it. So there's our You Can Never Have Too Much Happy. And we are going to make a fun bow. This is a neat trick that you can use. And you'll notice that if I make my bow this way, that our chevrons are all going across. I want them to go some to the center, or both to the center. So what I'm going to do is fold my ribbon over there, and then I'm going to bring this part down behind it so that now, we'll cover up the center, the chevrons point to the center of my bow. Isn't that a nifty trick? Okay, so this is going to fit right there, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap around. Now, my favorite, lately I've been doing lots of hot glue projects, so my favorite for this would be, honestly, to just hot glue it. But my hot glue gun's not hot right now, so the advantage of something like green lid glue is that it's always ready for you. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this extra bit of ribbon here. In fact, I'm going to trim just a little bit because I want to make sure that it doesn't curl around to the front. Now, hot glue grabs right away. This one's going to take a second, so you have to kind of hold on to it or baby it a little bit. And so I'll go ahead and stick it on, and we'll just stick something down on top of it. So here, we'll stick there. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my banner here and put some Stampin' Conventionals on the back of it. And I'm going to go ahead and hook this edge just under the top part. Let's see if my bow will stay. Just under the top part of my bow. There we go. Okay, so now we have our dimensional bow and our banner. And I'm going to this time I'm going to take Crystal Effects and go ahead and run a thin line right along the edge. If you saw the other Stamps in the Mail Club video that had the cool edging, then you'll maybe see this is familiar. This time I'm just going to use Crystal Effects. Oh, sometimes it gets a little bit stuffy at the end, and if it does, just take your handy dandy open up paper clip to open it up. And remember, when you're using Crystal Effects, you don't want to shake it because you don't want to introduce bubbles. There we go. I also find that it works much best to draw the Crystal Effects bottle toward me. It's very hard to get a consistent, well, for me at least, maybe you're a Crystal Effects expert. It's hard for me to get a even bead if I am pushing away from me, because you're dragging your tip through what you've already put on then. Okay, so there is our thin Crystal Effects bead, and now I'm going to set my whole project here, and oh, my bow. Yeah, you'll have to be more patient than me on the bow. And then take my glass glitter and dump this over the top. And then shake it off back into my container. And what I have is a fun and easy background banner, glittery bow kind of trick card. So super fun, and really you can never have too much happy. So thanks for stamping with me by mail.